The Global Down Syndrome Foundation believes only through scientific research can we improve medical outcomes for people with Down syndrome. And only with good health, high expectations, and determination can people with Down syndrome reach their true potential. Meet Samantha.
She is 6 years old and she is very pretty.
And she's already a seasoned pro at charming everyone she meets. Being born differently abled was no surprise to her family. They were told she would have trisomy 21, better known as Down syndrome.
I found out from the ultrasound her femur was a little longer and her pinky curved. And they asked if I wanted to terminate the pregnancy, and I was so upset. I wanted to abort them out of the room.
While they knew there would be many challenges ahead, Mom Kathy and Dad Brian waited and welcomed her with open arms.
You're so stunning. You're gorgeous. Right away, maybe.
The first thing that runs through your mind is, oh, this is going to be negative. The second the child is born, it's erased.
Pretty, pretty, pretty face, puppies. Yeah, we love you. Everybody loves you. Hello, puppies.
Doctors and specialists all doubted she would ever walk or talk.
It was going to be a challenge. I knew that because of what she has. But I still had to take one day at a time because you don't know a lot about it, even reading it, until you actually have a baby.
Samantha initially didn't even have eye contact. Samantha, when I started with her, couldn't even hold her head up.
With Dad, Mom, Brother Brian Matthias, Sister Josie, and Big Sister Crystal, there is a house full of love, helping Samantha stand up to all her challenges.
We were told she would never walk. So you work her muscles, and people, oh, if you're working her every day, isn't that hard on her? Laughing, giggling, you pedal her little feet. Now suddenly, she does have muscle tone. She still cannot stand on her own or try to walk, but she will.
Samantha is really rewriting everyone's expectations with her spirit, proving early medical intervention makes a profound impact. Samantha is clearly living in the moment, making things happen for herself.
It's almost like she had this want to learn. She can crawl. She can go from being on her stomach onto her bottom now, which they never said that she would be able to do that.
They didn't think that she would ever be talking either, the doctors. And if you say A-A-E-E, she will mimic you. And she does mimic Old MacDonald. She says E-I-E-I-O.
Now she's creeping on all fours. She's sitting without assistance. She no longer needs the vest to help her up. She just keeps on improving. She, it isn't status quo.
I had just finished feeding her supper, and I went to go wash her bowl out. When I came back, she had crawled across the floor, opened the refrigerator door, taken her bottle out, and the door was shut. She was laying on her back drinking her bottle.
Just because she's not like the rest of the kids in the house doesn't make her any less of a person.
People with Down syndrome are smart, funny, stubborn, happy, sad, athletic, the same as all of us. They deserve all the opportunities and experiences that others have, but they may need more support.
We've seen evidence time and time again of individuals with Down syndrome who have been told that they will never do this, they will never do that, and they prove them wrong every time. Once they achieve them, they know that the sky's the limit.
Health issues are sometimes the biggest barriers to progress.
The time is now for studying Down syndrome. We have lots of new technology. All of this will enable us to study Down syndrome in ways that we couldn't possibly have even imagined a few years ago.
Every dollar that you give to support research on Down syndrome or on Alzheimer's disease will be used right here in laboratories like this to solve problems that these people face.
We want to have more of the funding that it deserves to find a solution to eradicate the medical and cognitive deficits associated with Down syndrome, and we are very hopeful we are on our way.
I know that the Linda Cernick Institute raises money for research and anything that helps the research in this. Families' donations, these donations have doubled the life expectancy of Down syndrome. Without these programs, their quality of life fluctuates, not minimally, but maximally. I am the father of one of these beautiful human beings, and now her life expectancy is doubled, and people are questioning, well, there's no cure, why should we donate? There you go. There's why.
It makes you wonder what Samantha and others with Down syndrome could achieve if funding for research were just on par with other conditions at the NIH.
What's your dream come true for your sister?
That she could walk or even talk. I'd rather talking because she could actually talk to me for a while.
My goal, I hope you're driving me to my medical things.
I'm just waiting for the day that I can dance with my sister.
Congratulations to our 2012 Global Down Syndrome Foundation Ambassador, Samantha Marcia Stevens.